How's it going, my lovely cardinal sinners? Is it that time of the week again where we sit back, relax, and look at the sillier, messier, and more broken side of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's? You bet your sweet simple ass it is. Last time we watched as Yusei was willing to kill his friend to win a duel. Because that's what friends are for, right, Yusei? Trudge with a grudge took a boot to the face, and then Yusei relived his facility experience before crashing his bike and being knocked unconscious. Oh, and these two were introduced. Hooray! Can't you just see my excitement at these two? Now, we're 13 episodes into Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's now, as this is episode 13. And I know some people think 13 is an unlucky number, and fuck it, they might be right, because episode 13 introduces a very awkward thing for this episode. In the sub and dub are completely different plots. Why is this the case? I honestly don't know. Nothing Yusei does in the sub is bad, but to 4Kids I guess it is, but I literally couldn't tell you what. Like, it goes as far as in the sub Leo cries and Yusei comforts him, but in the dub he kinda just says, hey, don't cry. And, alright, the big one, okay. Yeah, there's a big change. Are you ready for Amnesia Yusei? We all know those 12 episodes of backstory, character progression, and knowledge you have. Well, try to forget it, because we got a Yusei who doesn't know shit for an episode. And I'll be honest, this adds a weird issue for me because I don't fully know how to address the two very different stories that are kind of happening. We're gonna follow the dub storyline here, and then at the end, I'll do like a quick rundown of changes that happened. So sit back, relax, forget everything you learned in the last 12 episodes, and let's look at how broken is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's episode 13, A Duel to Remember. Wait, Yusei ain't remembering shit. You gave him amnesia. Because reasons. Is the Japanese title better at least? Dial on, roar to former deck. Okay, no, the Japanese name isn't much better. Oh, this episode is gonna be something else, I can feel it.
Remember that weirdo who used to clean the pool? When Dad came home and saw that guy had a mark on his cheek, he fired him.
Wait a second. You hired a guy to clean your pool, and at no point during that did your dad notice a mark, but then suddenly he did notice he had a mark and then fired him. I think your dad just scammed a guy to clean his pool, then fired him without paying. Your dad sucks, and this is the first I've heard about him. And bro, you can't just call people weirdos, that's not cool.
Dad said that mark meant he was in the facility. So you think this guy was in the facility too?
Yes! Yes, I do! I don't know why, but if you were taught that the only ones to get those marks were people who've gone to the facility, then yes, people with those marks have been to the facility. You were literally taught that. I know you're children, but if you can read a Yu-Gi-Oh card, you could understand this simple premise.
Cool. That's not cool, you dork.
God, yeah, you dork, Leo. That scar on Yusei's face isn't cool at all. God, who would think that? Big dorks, yep, that's who. Totally not me. I'm not into that tattoo. You are, you fucking dork. Also, it's been 20 seconds and Luna has insulted like 3 people, which is relatively impressive. Like, Luna is just firing shots everywhere.
People who've been to the facility are bad.
Well, talk to his card spirits. See what they have to say about him.
Wait, what? Sorry, what was that? Oh, you're telling me our decks can tell secrets about us to people? Excuse me, I have some cards to burn because I can't let people know I thirst for clowns and other things. As you were.
Say that he's a very good person. They also say he's very sad.
I wonder what he's sad about. Maybe he lost his dog or his hamster.
Shh.
Bro, I can't believe Yusei's cards would just like out his depression like that. You see why you gotta burn them now. Also, no, Leo, he hasn't lost his dog and or hamster. Does Yusei look like the type of man to own a fucking hamster?
Who are you?
We found you in the alley downstairs.
You wrecked your bike.
You wouldn't wake up.
So we brought you up here.
You're heavy.
Y'all just did not answer the question he asked at all, and I think you called him fat. Add another one to the Luna insult counter, shall we? God, this girl is mean.
This is my sister Luna. We're twins, in case you couldn't tell. Not identical twins, obviously. She's a she and I'm a he.
Thanks for that, Leo. I couldn't have told the difference otherwise. I'm just gonna follow Yusei's logic here, which is, ooh, look, trading cards. Because even with amnesia, Yusei Fudo has a mega boner for trading cards.
So, who are you, mister? What's your name?
I have no idea.
Hi there, mister, I have no idea. That's a weird fucking name. Must be a story behind how you got that. Nope, just intro credits? Okay then. But also, like, damn, confused Yusei looking very pretty on that sofa, and I'm a little distracted by it. Sometimes there are just shots of Yusei that I swear are there solely to remind us of how pretty he is. Maybe it's because he doesn't have his jacket on, I'm so distracted. Some are fucking don't, dude. Anyway, now I spent the credits fangirling over Yusei's looks. Let's jump back into this confusion.
This out.
Leo, just answer his question and tell him where we are.
Cool, huh?
Is it just in Luna's DNA to be a dick to everyone? Like, it doesn't matter if you tell him where you are. He has amnesia. He doesn't know where that is anyway. So showing him is probably not helpful, but better.
Nice, huh? It's the best place in New Domino City. Only super rich people can live here.
Leo, don't tell the random potential criminal that you two are super rich. You're just asking to get mugged.
Hear what I just said? There may be a fugitive in there.
I understand, sir, but again, all street-level officers wishing to enter the tops must present Search and Seizure Form 23Q, which can be obtained by submitting an A-level warrant request to the district attorney and then, upon approval, presenting the...
And suddenly, Trudge gets gatekept by Kaiba, which is kind of funny. Trudge, bro, fugitive in there or not, you ain't worthy, Chief.
Blah, blah, blah! You've got some satellite street rat in there wreaking havoc. Just let me in!
All street-level officers wishing to enter the top...
Is this guy a robot? Because he's just repeating the same line over and over. Yeah, and also kind of bad at his job. Sir, there is a criminal in there causing chaos. Do you have the forms? He's literally murdering people behind you. You have to let us in. Do you have the forms? They're screaming for help. Dude, let me do my job. Do you have the forms? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you?
Jeeves over there treated me like I was some second-class citizen.
Ah, what's the matter, Trudge? Don't like it when you're treated like a second-class citizen. Isn't it fun when the boot's on the other foot, huh? It's funny, because that's what you do to Yusei, you Dan Green-voiced douche.
These top security snobs actually think they're superior just because they guard the rich cats. But they're no better than us.
Is Trudge only now learning about how bad classism is in this universe? Trudge, buddy, it's been 13 episodes. You are literally doing the internet thing where you don't care till it personally affects you. Is this a learning curve for Trudge?
He's definitely in there, I'm sure of it. He's gotta come out eventually.
Be very careful. I'm hunting Yuseis. He'll come out eventually, right? Right? Imagine Yusei just decides, I can live here with these kids. Who needs trading cards? Maybe I can clean their pool.
Does that help any? Now that you got your jacket on, take a deep breath and say, my name is, and then say your name.
He's tried that 10 times. It's obviously not working, Leo.
Yusei, have you just tried putting your jacket on and saying your name? I know it didn't work the 10 previous times we attempted this, but maybe it'll work on the 11th, you know? This is the one. This is the run. Just put that jacket on. Say your name.
Well, it worked on TV. I saw...
These kids need supervision, like any adult influence in their life that can teach them, I don't know, the basics of life. Just because it worked on TV doesn't mean it's gonna work now, Leo. Stop making Yusei put his jacket on and off.
Like where they left their keys and stuff? Hey, what you looking at?
Those.
What the fuck? Where did you get this shrine and how could I get one? Asking for a friend? Yeah, the friend's me. Yusei, case this joint for me. I got a shrine to steal.
Huh? Oh, that's my shrine. Jack Atlas is like my all-time hero.
Leo, we aren't meant to tell people about our Jack Atlas shrines. You're ruining it for all of us.
He's the greatest. No one can beat him in a turbo duel. And one day I'm gonna be the champ, just like Jack.
All right, well, Leo's just stepping on my territory here for Jack Atlas fangirling, and I'm not okay with it. It's still me that comes up when you Google Jack Atlas fangirl, so by Google logic, I am the biggest Jack Atlas stan. It's on Google, so it must be true, right?
You can't even ride a normal bike.
I stayed up for 12 seconds last time I tried.
And we're also very proud of you, Leo. 12 seconds on a bike, definitely enough to beat Jack Atlas. Good job, Leo. Look, I think the kids need encouragement, okay? I think they really need this in their life.
So, does Jack Atlas mean anything to you?
No, not at all. Why would he? What are you insinuating? What even is a Jack Atlas? Is he cool? Leo, don't call me out like this. Not like this.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Maybe you're a fan of his, too. Or maybe you were hoping to duel him.
Maybe you just think he's super fucking cool like the rest of us, you say. Ever think about that?
You are a turbo duelist.
How do you know that?
Why does this kid know more about me than I do? Weird kid.
Am I right about you? Are you a big-time duelist in town to duel Jack?
I don't think I'm a big-time anything.
Oh, you say, you sweet precious bean, don't be so hard on yourself. You're amazing and you'll do amazing things. Never doubt yourself. You eat the cardinal sinners, you're also super pog.
Hey, Bells?
The Fortune Cup?
Yeah, it's this big tournament between a bunch of people Kaiba Corp randomly selected. It's gonna be huge. And hey, get this! They selected me! I'm gonna be in it!
Leo, couple of issues here, buddy. First, you just said a second ago, yeah, they randomly selected people to participate, and now you're trying to be like, oh, but they privately selected me. They didn't actively select you.
Really, they selected me.
Technically, they selected Luna, but she's too scared to enter, so I'm gonna pretend to be her and enter and then win that thing.
God, you kids speak so fast, I can't get a word in edgewise. So, Leo, second light, it wasn't even you that got lucky and got a random selection, it was Luna. Leo, stop gaslighting an already confused Yusei.
Why wouldn't they believe it? We're twins! We look just alike!
I'm a girl. I'm pretty.
I'll wear makeup.
Leo wears makeup. Leo wears makeup.
You know what?
What's wrong with Leo wearing makeup, Luna? We don't judge that stuff here. This is very 2009 kid banter right here. Oh, you're a boy, you wear makeup, how stinky. When in reality, it literally doesn't matter what gender you are. You can wear makeup. Makeup is a genderless activity. Seriously, I think drag queens literally wear it better than I ever could.
Why are we even arguing about this? We still have a bad guy in our house.
Bro, what the fuck? Yusei's card said he was cool. How dare you still doubt him?
You don't know for sure that he's a bad guy, Luna. Maybe he was framed for a crime he didn't commit. That happens, you know. I saw it on TV once.
Yeah, maybe Leo's right, Luna. Except for this whole learning everything for TV thing. He really needs to stop doing that. He might be right, this is one time, but that luck's gonna run out.
Thanks for trying to help me and everything, but this fortune cup thing isn't ringing any bells.
Bro, Yusei's skills at throwing objects is insane. He just threw an envelope across the entire room and made it hit into a Jack Atlas figure to just fall perfectly back into place. I want to be that cool.
Before you go, mister, I've got one more idea. I challenge you to a duel, Mr. Amnesia Man.
Mr. Amnesia Man is a great name. He's the superhero we forgot we needed. Make me that Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Every episode they forget how to duel, but then they smell the cards and win the duel. That's the next Yu-Gi-Oh TV show that we need. That's the hit one right there.
This could help him. I saw it on TV this one time. Jack Atlas was giving an interview and Jack said that the way a duelist duels reveals who he really is.
Well, if Jack said it, it must be true. Shit, I'm down.
Embarrassing. Just give me a second. I'll fix it up and we'll be good to go.
I don't think Yusei has remembered Riley once in like 10 episodes, but now when he has no memory, he suddenly knows the guy. Yusei, your fucking brain, dude.
Disengaging dual disc.
Sweet! Good thing you remembered how to do that.
Bro, it's not his fault he can't remember. If there's one thing Yusei can't forget, it's trading cards and duel runners. Those are like breathing to this guy.
Let me help.
I lied. There's 3 things Yusei Fudo will always remember. Duel runners, trading cards, and how to adjust a dual disc size.
So, where are your parents?
They're on a really important business trip.
They're always on important business trips.
Hey, Yusei, you know, it's like just these 2 children. You could like totally steal that Jack Atlas shrine from me, just saying.
The hotel manager's in charge of us. We have tutors and stuff that come by every now and then, but
I don't think it's a hotel manager's job to make sure these 2 children don't die. Also, tutors occasionally. Like, how are you learning anything? Oh, right, yeah, you learn it all from TV. My bad.
Don't remember who you are, but you remember how to duel?
see, the thing about Luna is that she doesn't understand that not having our parents around all the time is the coolest.
I see.
Yes, Yusei. You see that Jack Atlas shrine you're gonna steal from me because seriously, it has more official merch than exists in reality. So in my mind, Yusei might case the joint for me and I'll at least have a Jack Atlas figure at long last.
Well, how's that?
It's perfect. Thanks, Mr. Amnesia Man.
Yo, now we know Mr. Amnesia Man's superpower. It's fitting a dual disc to your arm. I'm not sure it's super helpful, but hey, we have it.
I should warn you, my deck rules.
I'm sure it does.
Yusei, you're not sure of anything right now. Don't lie to the kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, the duel is on. The amazing Leo draws.
Is Leo gonna narrate the whole duel this way? Because I'm not sure I can handle that. Leo, buddy, just duel.
Morphtronic cell phone's in attack mode. It dials and randomly stops somewhere between 1 and 6.
Uh-huh.
Then I take that number and flip over the same number of cards. If
Yep.
any of those is a level 4 or below Morphtronic monster, then I can summon
I
it.
see. Oh, very interesting. That was a lot of card text to remember. Good job, Leo.
You should know, he narrates his duels.
Luna, what? I had, like, never noticed. I could totally have gone this whole duel not noticing he narrates every fucking thing in third person, which makes it worse.
The crowd is tense. Look at this. One of the cards the amazing Leo has flipped is a level 3 Morphtronic Magnet. That means he can summon it. The crowd goes wild. Awesome! Hey, woohoo!
no way, this kid not only narrates the duel in third person, he does the crowd reactions as well. It's kind of cute because it's kids having fun, but also, oh my god, cringe, please stop.
And now, will Mr. Amnesia Man rise to the challenge?
Yusei always rises to the challenge, as long as the challenge is a card game.
Hope this jogs my memory. I summon Speed Warrior! And during the whole turn that Speed Warrior is summoned to the field, its attack points are doubled.
He was super unconfident in summoning it, and then perfectly told me its effect. Does he remember or doesn't he?
They're doubled?
That's right!
Cellphone is doomed!
No, it's not. Yusei's attacking the other card due to your effect, so what the fuck, Leo?
Will it be enough? Amazing! Leo used his morph transition trap to put his morphtronic monster in defense mode so he could block the attack.
I think my memory's coming back.
Yusei, why? When has this happened before?
Just you wait. You're gonna end your turn now, right?
I am.
Was that your decision there, Yusei, or did you just get gaslit by a kid? You're ending your turn, right? It just started. You're ending, right? Yeah, okay, I'm ending.
I draw!
Maybe you need a smaller duel disc.
No, I don't!
I don't need a smaller duel disc. I've only fallen over like 5 times this duel from the sides of it.
From my hand, I summon another morphtronic magnin. But this time, it's in defense mode.
Oh goody, a lock. How cool. Now Yusei can't attack. That's super neat. Very fun card game.
Which means I'm invisible!
What was that, Leo?
I'm invisible!
No, I can definitely see you. I think you mean I'm invincible, not invisible, but you do you, bro.
I think you meant to say that you're invincible.
Alright, fuck it. Simply because it's you that said that, I'm now on Leo's side and he's invisible. No one can see him for the rest of this duel.
Put your squad on the west gate. Check everyone leaving the building. Old ladies, everyone.
Does Trudge think Yusei is gonna disguise himself as an old lady to escape? Has this happened before? Trudge, is there a story here?
Those sector security goons have got the building surrounded. And if you don't figure a way out, Yusei, you're going back to the facility for good.
Lister, you said all that in your head, so how would that help Yusei? You do realize that you said that to yourself, right?
This is incredible! If Mr. Amnesia Man tries to attack the first magnin, the second magnin will absorb the attack. If he tries to attack the second magnin, the first magnin will absorb the attack. It's Magnalock!
Stop being proud of making a lock. No one likes you. Stop it.
A morphtronic that qualifies. He summons directly to the field, Morphtronic Datatron in attack mode.
Guys, why is the lighter called Datatron? It's a fucking lighter. I'm not convinced.
So by removing my gadget token, I can now attack you. Go, Datatron Corruptor Cannon!
Guys, it is now blowing fire at Yusei. How is this not just a lighter? This is a fucking lighter. Also, haha, burn damage with electrical fire. Haha, so funny. Guys, Yusei looks so freaking hot right now, and not just because he's on fire.
He uses weaker monsters in ways you wouldn't expect. That reminds me of... I summon Sonic Chick in defense mode!
Wow, that reminds me of Sonic Chick. What the fuck are you saying about Sonic Chick, Yusei? Well, at least Yusei is remembering how cool he is, bless him.
I summon out Speed Warrior!
Never mind, I take back the Yusei is cool thing because he just summoned that card upside down.
Invitations were mailed out as requested. Only one remains unsent.
I assume that one is Yusei's.
That doesn't seem random at all, and I thought those invites were random. But Yusei's feels targeted. Also, lol, you lost him when your entire team's job was to keep track of him. 10 out of 10, great at your jobs. Oh, wait, I remember how bad they were at following him.
Rounded.
Wasn't Trudge told to back off?
Didn't I tell Trudge not to interfere? This seems a lot like interfering. Weird feeling I get.
Some people just don't listen. Perhaps I should go to him in person and remind him who's in charge before this situation gets out of hand.
One could argue it is already escalated and out of hand when he has shut down entire streets and surrounded a complex.
Well, Card Rotator changes the battle mode of every monster on your field.
Huh? As in all of them?
Lol, did Yusei just immediately out the whole lock by just changing their battle position? Oh my god, I'm so good, there's no way you can break through my lock that requires them in defense mode to trigger. Oh, you changed my battle position, well shit.
Not yet.
Huh?
But after I summon Junk Synchron, you might be.
Lol, Yusei, what the fuck, bro? Also, your card's upside down again. I know you have amnesia, but come on, you know which way a card goes on a duel disc.
This means he can synchro summon a level 7 monster now!
Theo, he has amnesia. He might not know what a synchro summon is. Don't tell him. You could still win this.
Level 3, a level 2, and another level 2! If you add them up, you get 7, which brings out a level 7 synchro monster!
True, except that in order to synchro summon, I can only use one tuner.
Unless he's jacking off, in which you need 2 or more tuna monsters to synchro summon.
Watch and learn.
Also, why was Yusei moving his hand like he was holding a card when he did not have a card? Yusei, you doing okay there, bud?
Next, I tune my Nitro Synchron with my Junk Warrior.
For a guy with amnesia, he's synchro climbing like a pro. Some things Yusei just can't forget, like card games.
Now I'm going to rev it up.
He said his catchphrase. Does Yusei remember now?
Did it work? I knew it would. I knew it. I was...
Hey, Leo, get ready.
Yusei, don't interrupt the kid. He was excited for you to get your memory back, and all you care about is dueling. Yusei has a one-track mind, bro.
The crowd isn't liking this.
Well, this crowd is fucking biased.
Sorry, but yes way.
You sound way too happy for being up a kid.
Leo, don't cry when you lose.
Leo, don't be a little bitch. It was just a duel.
Yeah, don't be upset. Dueling with you helped me to remember who I really am. So thanks. Thanks for helping me to get my memory back. Now how about I give you a couple of pointers to say thank you for helping me out, Leo?
Yusei, people aren't appreciative of being told how to do something better. It's not how you say thank you.
See, you're a really good duelist, but by spending all your time and energy getting your monsters where you wanted them to be, you didn't leave room to anticipate any counterattacks.
Listen, kid, you're a really great duelist, except you're so self-centered you sucked and lost in one turn, so maybe don't do that.
Your Morphtronic monsters can adapt. Now you just need to learn how to do the same.
You know your cards know how to adapt, so why don't you?
Jack Atlas certainly can.
Jack Atlas is cooler than you, just saying. Yusei, you are not pep-talking this kid. This is the worst thank you ever. This kid's soul is destroyed. Look at him.
So, are you gonna tell us who you are?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yusei, you could at least tell them your name. You just crushed their dreams, and the only thing that made them happy about that was it helped you remember who you are. So you could just, tell them your name. They're not gonna get in trouble for knowing your name.
You see this marker? Trust me, the less you know about me, the safer you'll be.
Yeah, remember how your sister said people with marks were bad people? Let me just prove her right. Yusei, what are you doing?
Okay, but if I don't know who you are, then how can I be your friend?
I think that's kind of the point, Leo. He's saying he can't be our friend.
He doesn't want to be a fucking friend, kid. He does not like you.
At least crash with us for the night, mister. It's getting late.
That'll be awesome.
Did these kids just invite a criminal who won't say his name to a slumber party with them? Kids, you are going to get killed.
Just come out already, Yusei.
Trudge, would it not have been quicker to just go get the paperwork? You spent all day hoping Yusei leaves. God, why is the music so intense? Like, it's framing it like he's just breaking their duel disc and leaving like a dick, but he's actually just making it so they fit their arms. Why is this so suspenseful?
I hate to duel and dash, you two, but it's for your own good.
Yusei, you can't just duel and dash, that's fucked up. God, Yusei is a total duel and dash fuckboy.
I was starting to think you didn't like me.
I don't. You literally stalk me constantly. Trudge, bro, go away.
Oh, you gonna come quietly? That's what I was hoping you... What the...
You know, it's pretty bad when you have to be stopped by a car and get told, hey, he just ain't into you, bro. Trudge, get the fucking hint.
Officer Trudge, aren't you supposed to be guarding the candles and calendars kiosk at the Outer Rim Mall?
Trudge, aren't you meant to be being a little bitch right now? I outrank you, so just remember you're a little bitch.
I work for the Director General, and I outrank you. Sorry, I'm unofficial business, Officer Trudge. I would advise you to leave the area immediately.
This punk's a menace! He stole that duel runner from the impound center!
Officer! There's very little room in this city for street beat cops who don't know their place or when to shut their mouths.
Lazara is really owning Trudge right now, and I'm kinda into it. It's really funny.
Delivery. For Mr. Yusei Fudo. We'd like for you to participate in the Fortune Cup. If you refuse, the 4 people you see in that photograph will pay the penalty for the rogue actions you took in obtaining that runner.
Yusei, I'm just giving you a pleasant invitation to take part in our tournament, okay? Like, it's all pleasant, honest. Also, you remember those 4 guys you forgot about? Well, I'll fuck them up if you don't participate in our friendly tournament. By choice, of course, yes. And with that, another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's finishes. What did we learn? That amnesia does not affect your ability to play a card game. That Luna is really mean and Trudge is a little fucking bitch. I don't really like Luna and Leo, so this episode is just not the one for me. And I also kind of need Yusei to be a cocky little shit dueling, so having him confused isn't great. But let's do the bonus round this episode. Let's take a quick look at the weird changes that were made between the sub and dub. Number 1, big one obviously, Yusei does not have amnesia. That is entirely 4Kids doing. Number 2, Luna isn't actually an asshole in the sub, but for some reason the dub just decided she was. And number 3, in Japanese, Leo does not annoyingly narrate the duel. Does 4Kids just fucking hate us? Oh, also, Yusei doesn't just like leave in the Japanese, he'll leave them a note thanking them for their hospitality, so Japanese Yusei got way more manners. I honestly don't know why 4Kids made the changes they did in this episode, because they actually removed good parts to add bad parts. Normally they do it to censor violence, but nope, this one's like the total opposite. I don't really understand this at all. So legit, if you understand why these changes happened and such, and why they gave him amnesia, let me know in the comments because I am super curious to know. And don't forget to subscribe for more How Broken Is as we watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds together every week. And of course, a big thank you to your channel members who help keep this channel up and running. Without you, I would not be able to make this fun content, so you are true MVPs. For now though, I'm gonna hunt out Jack Atlas merch because Leo's Shrine has made me feel inferior. So stay awesome, my Cardinal Sinners. Big dog champ licks. Ready?